The little star who learned to shine high above the whispering clouds in the deep velvet sky lived a very small star named Luma. Compared to the other stars, Luma's glow was faint and shy, while her friends glittered boldly, casting golden paths across the oceans and painting silver outlines around the mountaintops. Luma often hid behind drifting clouds, afraid she wasn't bright enough to be noticed. Every evening, the great moon would sail past to greet the stars. "Good evening, my shining friends," the moon would call out, his voice deep and kind. The stars would shimmer back and reply, except for Luma, who would lower her light and stay quiet. One night, the moon stopped right beside her. "Why so quiet, little one?" he asked gently. "I'm not bright enough," Luma whispered. "What if the people below can't see me at all? What if I don't matter?" The moon chuckled softly, his silver face glowing. "Oh, little star, even the smallest light can guide someone through the darkest night. You may not know it yet, but there's a reason for your glow." Luma tilted her gaze toward the earth below. Nestled between silver hills was a small village, its rooftops glittering faintly under starlight. In that village lived a boy named Theo, who loved lying by his bedroom window at night, tracing patterns in the sky with his finger. He had a favorite star cluster he visited every evening, imagining they were guardians watching over him. But lately, Theo felt lonely. His father, a sailor, had left for a long sea voyage, and the nights seemed colder and quieter without him. He would press his face to the glass, searching for something, anything, to make him feel less alone. One evening, as Luma peeked timidly from behind a cloud, Theo spotted her faint twinkle. "Oh, hello there," he murmured. "You're not the brightest star, but you're the one I notice most." Something inside Luma warmed. That night, she stayed out a little longer, shining just for Theo. And the next night, and the one after, she was there again, always in the same spot so he could find her. Soon, Theo began whispering his thoughts and dreams to her, about the games he'd play with his father when he came home, the adventures he wanted to go on, and how sometimes he just felt a little scared in the dark. One stormy night, black clouds swallowed the sky. Rain drummed on the rooftops and the wind roared. Most stars vanished behind the storm, and even the moon was nowhere to be seen. Out at sea, Theo's father was steering his ship through towering waves, searching desperately for the shore. Luma could barely see through the swirling clouds, but she thought of the moon's words. Even the smallest light can guide someone through the darkest night. She gathered all her courage, pushing her glow as bright as she could. Her tiny light pierced the storm, a single golden thread against the darkness. Down below, Theo's father caught sight of it. Though faint, it was steady, and it gave him something to aim for. Guiding the ship toward that glimmer, he finally reached the safe harbor. The next morning, Theo's father stepped through the door, drenched but smiling. "I thought I'd be lost out there," he said, hugging Theo tightly. "But then I saw the smallest star shining through the storm. It felt like it was showing me the way." Theo's eyes widened. "I know that star." He ran to the window and waved up at Luma, who shimmered happily in the pale daylight. From then on, Luma never doubted her place in the heavens. She still wasn't the brightest star, but she knew brightness wasn't about size or strength. It was about shining when it mattered most. And every night, no matter the weather, she twinkled for those who needed a little light in their darkness. In the village, people told stories about the little star who guides the lost, and Theo, now older, would smile, remembering how one shy twinkle had brought his family back together. Far above, Luma kept her watch, her heart warm and steady. And if you ever find yourself lost on a dark night, look up. You might see her glow, small but unyielding, shining just for you.